I offered this book for free.
But I guess you guys wanted to pay for it.
So now it's available on Amazon KDP. Let's make some A+ content. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm exploring the possibility of entrepreneurship through print on demand and lots more. I decided to use a different module this time around, and we'll see later on in the video why that wasn't such a good idea. So the first thing I did, I downloaded the pages from the interior of the book that I want to display on my A+ content. I switched over to design so that I can generate a full colored image of my coloring page. Many different styles to choose from, but I ended up using this one. It's Vibrant Tranquility. Then I used the auto prompt feature, and I think it worked really well. I tweaked it a little to get the results that I was looking for, and then I downloaded the image that I decided to use for my A+ content. So here I am back in Canva with my uploads, and it's time to work on my first module. So if you've seen any of my other A+ content videos, then you already know I like to match the color of the module to the cover of the book. So here I am just using the color picker tool to isolate two of the colors. Then I added a backdrop shadow to my image, and I added the title of the book to my first module. And since this is a travel themed coloring book, I decided to add a boarding pass as my first element, and I switched up the colors a little so that it would better match my overall design. Then it was time to add the interior pages of the book. I rounded off the corners a little, and then I added drop shadows to them as well. Then I decided to add a filter to the boarding pass just so that it could stand out a little bit more. I did a little bit of tweaking, and then I was on to my third module. I added a blank coloring page and a full colored in sample when the emptiness of the first module just stood out to me. So I switched focus for a bit, and I added some travel elements to it. I don't mind working hard, but I should travel harder, don't you agree? I added the slogan to my third module, and then I moved things around a little. Who says that A+ content has to be boring? It definitely wasn't me. Don't be afraid to get creative. Remember, this is all about convincing the customer to
Buy your book.
For my last module, the slogan reads, "Jet lag is just proof of adventure." Then I added a coloring book image of a beautiful black woman on an adventure in Egypt. I added a short statement about wanderlust and creativity, and then I thought about a great tagline for this coloring book, and it reads, "It's more than coloring, it's inspirational." For my final steps, I added a few more travel-related elements, and I made sure to lower the transparency of these. I did not want them to stand out too much, but just to add some texture to my background. Here you can see the watermarks on the design AI images showing, and I did not notice this before, but for a quick fix I duplicated my boarding pass and passport elements, and I used these to cover up the watermarks. Now that my A+ content modules are ready, it's time to upload them onto Amazon KDP. I used the standard company logo measurement for all 4 of my modules, so here I am just uploading the first one. I had uploaded all 4 modules successfully, and then I realized my mistake. I realized that Amazon KDP does not allow you to use standard company logo more than once, so I would have to select a different size module for my second, third, and fourth uploads. And since the new module measures 970 by 300 pixels, it meant that my old uploads were no longer useful. Now I'm back in Canva with a 970 by 300 pixel document open. I uploaded the ones that I created before and resized them to fit this new module's size. I repeated the download and upload process until I had all 4 of my modules in the layout. With all 4 of my modules successfully uploaded, it's time to apply the ASIN, and if there are no issues with your A+ content, then it usually gets approved immediately. It usually takes a few hours to go live on Amazon's website, and here you can see what it looks like. I did go back and change this, but I wanted you to see the difference between the standard company logo module and the one I ended up using.
So if you like this video and it was helpful to you in some way, then don't forget to hit the thumbs up and subscribe for more.